that would look like something out of a Rocky film.
Yeah.
Got everywhere, blocked every track.
Did somebody mention Rocket? Like da 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 da. Not March of the Darth Vader song.
No, that was what it was, Ian. March of the whatever it was.
Well, it should have been Rocky.
Da, da, da. Oh, it should have been Rocky.
Yes.
Well, that wasn't the Rocky theme song. That was a freaking Star Wars song tune. It did look like a walker though. I thought it was one of those walks. What do they call them? Snow walker? What do they call it? Walker? I don't know.
Attacks.
Oh,
walkers.
okay.
Who's got the calendar? Which calendar's for sale?
That's I'm asking now. Paul's wife's calendar. A bit risky.
What month was she?
No, I think she might have been all the months.
Anyway, how many's watching? It's gone 9 o'clock. Because
Ian, that glass you had in your hand. Let me see that glass you had in your hand. Did it say anything on there?
yes. Says
Was that a flower vase?
it says Fever Tree.
Oh, okay.
He's like that fella off Phoenix Nights, drinking out of a flower vase.
Nice.
It was a birthday gift. You got a bottle of Bombay Sapphire gin,
Oh, it's delicious.
bottle of Fever Tree, high quality. Not this stuff from Aldi, but the
Oh, it's called.
proper stuff, and you got a nice glass with it.
You know, we used to drink a lot of gin and tonic, gin and Sprite or whatever, because nobody could ever smell the gin on your breath, you know, when you're working. But you could. Crazy.
Yeah. Gin is a drink of the gods.
Yeah, it's a standard drink of people who work in kitchens. Gin.
I fucking love gin.
Yes. Hey, I tell you what, there's some people out there who's got shit hot eyesight.
Tesco.
Tesco, not Aldi.
It's the best Indian tonic water. I like the infused ones.
I saw the Indian on it, I did.
Does it say Indian tonic water? What's the difference? I didn't know that's where it was made.
They're not the ones.
It's the cloth thing on the cap. That's the only difference. It's got like a wrap on the cap.
Oh, God. Fucking racist.
It's because come on, Jason. It's because it's got quinine in it.
You think
That's
that's
a quinine in it.
I thought all tonic water had quinine in it.
No, only the Indian ones.
Ah, I didn't know that. See.
So now I know that some of you guys have watched this series. So Kim says to me yesterday, she says, I've got this series. I think we should start watching this series together. And I said, oh, is it Peaky Blinders? How did you know it was Peaky Blinders? She says, I said, I just guessed it was. I said, I've been wanting to watch Peaky Blinders forever. So we watched the first episode last night. Well, I watched it. She slept halfway through it. But it was bloody good. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. I like that. And
I've been watching that Punisher.
oh, yeah, I watched all the way through it already.
Yeah, that was
Binge watched the whole thing. I think I watched 8 freaking episodes.
Are you saying you haven't watched Phoenix Nights?
Never
Oh,
heard
that's
of it.
good.
That. Phoenix Nights.
Phoenix Nights.
Yeah.
Phoenix is a nightclub in
Yeah.
in Bolton.
You'd love that.
What kind of a nightclub is it?
It would also like Max and Paddy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was a follow-on to it, wasn't it? Because they'd done a runner. They'd done a runner from the nightclub because they thought they killed that fella and went to Max and Paddy then, or whatever it was called. Oh, yeah, it was very good, I gotta be honest. I was quite riveted to it.
Have you been enjoying The Punisher?
Yeah, it went a bit soppy halfway through, hasn't it? It's not, the man was a nutcase. Now all of a sudden he's like,
Yeah.
not some nutty. So yeah, and I've been watching that. Is it The Blacklist? Have you seen that?
The Blacklist.
That's
I-
good.
I watched every episode of that up until midway through season 4. So
So none of you guys have watched Peaky Blinders?
I haven't.
Oh,
I saw half an episode once where they were trying to do something with a nobble a horse in a horse race.
yeah.
I'd really like to know what happened to tonight's guest, Scrapyard Tony.
Scrapyard Tony.
Yeah, scrap addict Tony. Ian's mate. With what's his name? Scrap Kingdom.
Oh, he's a character, that Scrap Kingdom is.
Yeah, you call me an old guy. You saw the fucking state of his face?
You were old.
Compared to fucking him, I'm not. He fucking looks older than me.
Boys from the Black stuff was cool.
Game of Thrones was alright, but it just seemed to go on and on and on, didn't it, Ian?
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, I don't know. I got that for my birthday yesterday.
Have you not watched any of those, Ian? Ever?
Yes, I've actually watched the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. You won't move off the chair for a couple of weeks, but it sort of comes and goes. But the first was fucking brilliant, I gotta be honest.
I vaguely remember the dome.
But Vince, my daughter cannot understand how you can watch the last 2 episodes of the final series of Game of Thrones when you've not watched any of it.
Well, I don't understand it because I haven't seen a single episode.
You gotta watch stuff from the beginning on everything.
The start was good, gotta be honest.
I watched Breaking Bad. Breaking
Bad.
Oh, come on.
2.5 weeks. It was fucking amazing.
I watched it, Jason. I watched it from start to end in my holidays.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All the way down.
Yeah. Binged on it. I just fucking loved it. And once I started watching, I had to watch the next one. Me and the missus would go to bed like 3-4 o'clock in the morning because we'd watch like 9 episodes in a day.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking crazy. Crazy.
The thing is with the Game of Thrones.
I did the same thing with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those yet.
I've all episodes and all seasons. I have it here on my hard drive. And from start till end till now, I watched everything in once. And I did it with Vikings.
I'm gonna look at that.
I love Vikings.
That guys.
Are we still waiting for second series of? Come on, Guido. What's it called?
What?
American Gods.
Oh,
American Gods.
I just started watching that Lethal Weapon second series. Have you saw
that
that?
was good.
The Lethal Weapon? That's fucking funny as fuck.
I should go back and watch American Gods again. I almost forgot about that. That was a good series. I like that.
Yeah. Well, but now that you say it, I think on the weekend I start watching Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah, it was. We watched one episode. I think they're like 1 hour episodes. Like I say, she slept halfway through and I watched. It was really good.
Well, I checked it on the internet, and we have 4 seasons.
Oh,
online.
you did?
Online, so
I liked it. Gives me one more thing to waste my time doing, I guess, watching fucking TV.
instead of going to the shed.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or playing in the snow.
Lazy
we don't really have much snow. It's too damn cold for snow.
And what about your clock, Vincent?
I'm kind of waiting because I'm waiting for the gears, the electric gears, because I can't really say from who, but they've got a. Well, I guess I can say it's because it's all legit. Kim's office, they're going to be auctioning off a whole bunch of office equipment. So they have a whole bunch of really large electric clocks there. And I want all the gear assembly and the electric assembly for it, because I'm not going to make a battery powered clock. I'm making a AC powered clock.
Okay.
I need the AC for the lighting and for a switch and stuff like that I want to use in there.
Well, you told me about the clocks.
Yeah. So I've been kind of waiting for that.
Okay. So maybe by end of the year.
Yeah, probably by May.
Nah.
Whenever it's been warm enough here, I've been going out and working. I was telling Rob earlier, like I got a 1920 Hercules horse and a half hit and miss motor, and I just found you guys saw it too. I just found a magneto for it, so I'm going to use that magneto on it for the spark for the igniter.
I saw the little video about that.
Sort of a long process, but kind of keeps you busy. And I finished a bottle opener for what's his name, Ricky Dove. I finished his bottle opener. I got to send off his weight. So, but like I said, I kind of had to wait. It was so damn cold. Anytime I go in the shop, like you almost got to wear your winter gear out in the shop. It's so freaking cold. So.
Ricky's not on tonight, is he?
I haven't seen him yet. No. I see Rob and Jason are both drinking the same cider. You guys must have been shopping together today, huh?
No,
he's got Shirley buying his cider for him now.
No, this is Christmas stock.
Holy!
Don't lie, Robert. You went to shopping with Jason hand in hand.
I know, it looks like it.
No, Jason went drone flying without me. Well, actually didn't fly, but that's a long story.
What happened to the other guy? The other guy you went drone flying with? Whatever happened to him?
Michael D. Lab. He does.
Yeah.
And he talks to me on Facebook, but he don't really pop on you very often.
Oh, okay.
You just don't like our sense of humor. I am 27. That was asked about 4.5 hours ago. Old Seb wasn't it? He's just come on to I am 27.
27. Well, that's not that young, but it ain't that old either. So.
No.
What was I doing when I was 27? Holy cow! It makes me wonder. It's a while ago.
And you were 20, so 70 years ago.
What? I was tongue-tied for a second. I didn't know what to say. A guy added me on Facebook the other day, and I thought, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I have no clue who it was. But then I started looking, and I realized it's Twitch.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, I had the same issue, Vincent. I had the fucking same issue. I went to his profile, and then I saw a photo, and I thought by myself, yes, this is Santa. Santa is adding me on Facebook.
Yeah. It's Bob, yeah. Who the fuck is Bob? I looked at his picture. He's got a picture of a big anvil there, and he's got a big beard. He's kind of disheveled looking with the glass.
I introduced Bob to the Unmentionable, and they get on very well.
Oh, well, that's good.
So Bob still talks to me because he likes me.
I showed the picture of that big anvil.
Well, Rob, I wonder why.
Well, some of us copy, some of us don't. It's just The thing is, Guido. The thing is, they say that there's only 4 different types of films in the world because they all copied on it. Everybody copies. I mean, if you watch Coronation Street and EastEnders, you'll find they got the same writers, so the storyline always goes in the same direction. There's nothing in the world what somebody else haven't done. I don't think. Whatever you're going to build, whatever you're going to make, whatever you're doing, I think there's somebody else who's already done it anyway.
Well, I think Gary Glitter did it because that's why they threw him out of Thailand.
Well, Rob, let me give you an answer. The faces I did, it was not my idea. I saw an artist from Spain,
Yeah,
and
I saw the same one.
he made his own face, his own head, out of nuts.
Yeah.
But it was 1.5 meter high. I thought by myself, why don't do it on a one-on-one scale and do it with washers? Well, when I started this, I figured out why. It is a horrible job to do it in this small size.
Yeah.
Everybody can do it in 2 meter high or in 4 meter high.
Would be
It's,
easier.
Yeah, it is much easier. But
I agree with you.
but in this little scale, you have to bend for the lips, for the nose, for the eye. You have to bend everything. Otherwise, you can't get a line on it.
As I've always say, it's our job. It's not, we just try and do better than what we've seen, and then somebody tries to do better than us, and then somebody tries to do better than them. That's the way it goes. It's not being, we're not copying. We're just doing the best we can, knowing somebody else is going to do the best they can.
Well, for sure, Rob. On these two faces, I did my mistakes. Of course, I did mistakes. And the next one I maybe do will be better because I don't do the same mistakes.
Yeah,
So you learn.
that's right. You learn off what you did.
Yeah.
I've always said on some of my videos, I always try to make a prototype first, so I know what's right, what's wrong, so the next one should be okay.
And on this faces, my first idea was to do my face. That was my idea. But then I saw the photo of me and Yvonne, and I thought, why don't do this? And when I was working on Yvonne's face, I thought, hell no, why have you done this? But sitting there for 6 or 7 hours, bending everything with washer, with a chisel, with all I got. After 4 hours, you start thinking about, quit on that.
I think you go through a blockage. I does every time because I think I'm going to chuck it in the bin, and then you go, oh well, I'll do another half hour, and then all of a sudden everything goes right, and you're back on track. But I chuck things in the bin that nobody'd ever see.
Yeah. Well, what I learned about this? Well, I could have done it faster, but this is just taking washes together, done. But if you want to make it nice and or if you want to do it like that you have a happy feeling about it, you need to take time for it, and you need. Well, when I finished on these faces, I had it here in my living room on a bench, and I was watching at it for 4 days, just to find out, do I like it or not?
Well, I gotta say, I thought it was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Seriously,
The idea is brilliant.
I wouldn't entertain. No, the finished goods were brilliant. It was awesome. I wouldn't entertain doing that.
It's knowing when to finish because as you know, Guido left 50 washes out of it. Part of the face wasn't finished.
Brilliant.
And you think, well, why did you do that? And that's the art bit of it, isn't it? You gotta know when to stop and say.
No, the idea was, well, if it is a piece of art, it needs a name. Well, it still has no name, but it needs a name, and I thought by myself, just do something on it to create a name about this. That was the idea.
Yeah.
But I still have no name for it, so fuck it.
Incomplete lovers.
What?
Robert, can you let Backyard post a link in chat?
I could maybe hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago, but I fucking know where I can now.
Hey, Rob, did you get that motor fixed on your lathe?
Fuck off.
I think that means no. I guess that means no.
It's like trying to get washers off.
Rob, you know what the easiest way is for you? Make the axle on the backside longer, turn the motor around.
No, just twist the belt.
You could put another pulley in and figure it, yeah, but
Just run a V-belt from the washing machine.
I'm
That's
just
right.
going to say, right, take 2 wires out, spin them, plug it in. If it blows, it blows. If it works, it works. And that's what I'll end up doing, you know? I'm waiting for the sparky from somewhere to come down and have a look at it. And I'm waiting for somebody else to come and have a look at it. And they just don't come.
I thought Dubious was coming over.
No, yeah. You know, it's one of them. It's no problem. All you got to do is pull this wire off, put that wire on. It's just not worth. It's not worth the hassle. It's just, you know what, the motor cost me nothing because I took it off one of my
You can do that, no problem.
I took it off my
Well,
what
just
I'm fucking talking about now.
Rob, I have on my list. I have a single phase motor on it.
Yeah, this is
Also-
single phase. This is
Yeah, and I have an on switch on it, so I can turn it right and left.
right. Well, that's all I want to fucking do. Take pictures of yours.
Okay.
You know,
Well, just-
under the cover of the motor. You got 4 wires coming off the coils, right, Vince? You got thick wires on the one coil, and you got thin wires on the other coil.
Yeah.
So if you put a circuit tester in there and find out the in and the out of the coil, then you know
Right.
that's the in and out of that one thin wire coil. Just swap them over so the magnet on the hung, then honey.
That's right. Do that.
Yeah,
That's it.
but I have to get a circuit tester.
Oh, you don't have one?
No, I'll give it over to work.
You can just put the tips on your tongue like that.
No, I thought one down my belly and the one at my ass would be a better trick.
Well, let's face it. What's the worst that could happen?
You can put your tongue on it, Ian. There's no electric on it, it's just not plugged in. It's not like a 9-volt battery trick. We all used to do that with a 9-volt battery, didn't we? What the
Everyone
heck?
still do.
Donkey, who's the NK? Where is Tony?
Donkey. He's
Donkey.
called me Donkey. I don't know why. He always used to call me that.
Donkey.
Honestly, Ian, you're showing your age, mate, with these jokes. My granddad used to tell me that one.
Tony didn't turn up. He obviously got the shivers, or he's out working. You know, he's been called out on a special attack force.
Wayne's asking you a question there.
Rob, has the capacitor got 3 wires? I don't know. Wayne, I don't know how to fucking turn. I don't know how to put a plug in.
Well, the capacitor is just for the starting anyway.
If it was up on the bench, I would have stood more chance. Now it's fucking down in under. You know, it makes life harder. So whether I rip it back out on the weekend and shove it up on the bench and just go, oh, I can do this. Just have a little twiddle around. Quick on, off. No smoke. Working. Smoke. Not working.
Hey, Paul Frederick, a cap with 3 wires, is one a start and one a run cap? Is that what that is then?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a start and run cap, not just a start cap.
Start run.
Haven't you got somebody in your works, Ian? Electrical side of it?
No.
No.
Nope.
What do you
No
call
star
somebody
case.
when your machines go down? You call somebody in, or?
Yep. With no maintenance. We had a maintenance man and we made him redundant.
Stuff doesn't break down anymore. just call outside contractors or what?
That's it. Just call outside contractors in.
Yeah.
Why do birds suddenly appear?
Every time.
One Yeah.
Hey, come on, it's
Just like
9:30. It's drawing time.
To be
Ladies
close
and
to
gentlemen.
you.
It's if you want to win this mirror, then you just say you're in. If you want to win this plague, forget it.
It's okay, dear. Mustn't grumble. Where's me pudding?
See,
So,
Wayne's talking sense on you and nobody's taking any notice. And you're saying it shifts phase.
Captain's music.
Yeah, that's what Paul was saying. Once it shifts phase, the run cap.
Oh, you start the captain off now. Rob, is the cap as free wise? Take the live. Simple as that. Simple as that, isn't it? Simple. If I do it this time of night, we should have a bit of fun. I could film it, can we? I could go
I
into
thought you were. You said you were going to do it live this show, so we could watch and see how it turns out.
Yeah, and we could like wear no shoes, put some water on the floor as well.
You don't have to go that far.
I think I'd make it a bit more exciting. We might get at least 2 more viewers. And,
Robbie's saying there, look, if it's got 3 wires, take the live from one side and attach it to the other. What's the worst that can happen?
Fuck all, really.
well, the thing is a capacitor, is that what they call it? That cost, I think, about 4 or 5 quid. The motor cost about 70 quid because they're not easy to come by now. That's my last motor. That came off one of my compressors. That is my last one.
Well, the next one, just buy one that has a reverse switch on it.
Right. Are we all okay to shop, people? Paul sent me a link. So I've clicked on the link. That's opened up on another page. So as long as I keep talking and share that page, you'll see what he sent me. Is that right? Yes. Okay.
Sure.
I'm talking. So hang on. I click on that. Is that right?
That's lovely.
Okay.
I like that.
That's a really nice photo.
Yeah, that'll do.
Where's he gone?
Why do we want to see that?
Because no, Paul mentioned it to me and I asked about it.
Why can't he send it to you via email or Facebook?
She said, send it to me.
Why can't he send it to me? What's the problem here?
Yeah.
As mild as it is, if it run a risk of getting this fucking channel kicked, it's just not worth the fucking shit, is it really?
There's nothing there at all. Not even a bum.
That's really something I don't want to fucking see, Sammy. Fucking before. La-di-da, la-di-da.
Can't see why you can't just reverse polarity.
That's not talking
Right, now you're talking stuff that I don't understand.
Let's not talk about motors. Let's talk about wipes laying on a fucking cold floor. I've been photographs taking the pictures. On and upwards.
I'm gonna see if Kim will lay on the shop floor out here for me.
Yeah, you'll have to polish it first, but
It's like -40, isn't it? Poor girl, she won't get back up off it. She'll be stuck there. Thora.
Listen, Robert, are you saying you've not got any naked pictures of your wife?
Who?
you're getting very fucking close to getting fucking.
No, I'm not saying. No, come on. Are you saying you haven't got any naked pictures of your wife?
Why the fuck would I want pictures? I can
Robert, do you want some?
Oh, do you want some? Oh!
For that one.
I didn't think that was going to work, that Jason.
Set you up on that one. I didn't think you'd do it.
Well done, Guido.
Thank you.
Oh God.
We're going back to the old fucking 1930s of trying to take the piss out of Rob again, are we? Is that Carry on. I proved I can do the show on my fucking own without a fucking hesitation.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Oh. Oh God. Okay. What the fuck am I looking at?
Fuck knows.
I don't know, William.
When the wheel
Fuck off,
starts,
keep going. Because there is no name. I don't know any other name for you. Oh my eye.
Yes, you did.
I can nearly see nothing through this bloody eye now.
Well, if you keep fucking shoving your finger in, I don't fucking think you will.
Oh, yeah, that might be what the problem is. I'm trying to cool it down so the swelling will go down.
Very tasty, Paul. Now you know how fucking. Right, whatever.
Oh.
Right. Let's change the subject completely. What time is it? What time do I have to edit this till? So people are not watching other people's wives. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm old school. Very old school. Let's have a look at the time on you now.
Why is Ian dark?
Well, you know, I don't like fucking old jokes.
Oh, come on, Robert.
Yeah, we gotta, like, you know, you gotta sometimes show your authority on your children. You know, you gotta say, right, how many times has that man tried to take the piss out of me? It goes on and fucking on and on and on and on and on and on. It goes on week after fucking week after week. We was talking about it earlier on. It's still going on week after week after week.
Pardon me. That was cucumber.
Show your authority. He's going to have to think of a lot of new fucking ways of talking to me if he ever comes out to Jason's wedding. I'm fucking telling you that. He's going to have to go outside and practice on some poor human being out the fucking back of the fucking church and say, is it right if I say this to Robert?
Oh.
By the way,
What time's
Jace,
this draw happening?
what about the papers?
What about the what?
Your papers, divorcement papers.
My divorce papers. I spoke to a solicitor friend of mine. He's going to deal with it. But I've had nothing back from them over there. Well, over by with you. I sent a small letter, and I had no reply. So
To the Off family.
yes, to the of family.
They won't answer. So I think might be better to get an advocate to write a letter to the courthouse.
Right. Okay. I'll do that then.
Do it this way.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure if I flew over there, I could burn the house down pretty quickly. I know where it is.
I don't know if your drone's gonna make it that far.
That's it. That's a good point. I could always use a drone if I could figure out how to switch the bastard thing on.
It doesn't say off and on it.
There's a little button on the back. I took it out. I was telling Rob. I took it to Riga house local to us. We were taking the dog for a walk, and I thought, all right, I'm gonna check it. It was amazing. There was fog on the ground, low lying mist. The sun was still out. It was amazing. I want to get footage of this. So I grabbed the camera, the drone, got it down there, switched everything on, switched the drone on, switched itself off. Switched the drone on, switched itself off. And I was there for 10 minutes trying to switch it on, taking the battery out, putting it back in. You know, and the clue was good. So in the end, it went back in the boot of the car. And I carried on walking the dog.
I thought it might have been like software because, you know, they go you about looking. If you don't upload the new software, it'll actually down it as well.
Right. Turns out
they got a good firm grip on your Tezzies that you got to download their software when they say the upgrade. You know, it's very clever. They come a long way.
Well, it turns out when I got it home that I'd forgotten to press the button twice.
Well, I can't even remember having to do that. See, so I'm gonna have to get mine.
I couldn't remember either.
I'm gonna chuck mine in the van tonight and tomorrow, and just to have it in the van in case I decide to open the back door and let it fly out.
Why don't you call in on me tomorrow? I'll put mine in the truck, and tomorrow afternoon we'll pop down the road to the transporter bridge.
What, this side or your side?
On my side, yeah.
Well, in that
side we stood on, the drone will reach across and above and under.
Well, if you go to that park area, you know, where the gypsies. I didn't go in that park because there was always the gypsies was there. And you don't trust them. They come up and take it off you like a fucking gang of them. You can't, there's nothing you can do about it.
I know those ones. You're right.
You'd have to be careful.
Yeah, but if you want to do it, we'll go down there and do it.
Well, yeah, we could fly the transporter bridge because it hasn't been done. The tranny.
That'd be pretty if you got it in the sunset or the sunrise, and then like Jason's saying, with some fog on, low-lying fog on the ground or something. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth giving it a go anyway. Now that I know how to switch it on.
But yeah, I'll have to see you send yours at first before I can send mine because I haven't got a flipping clue.
All right, no worries.
No worries. I cannot remember.
How's the video quality on that thing? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Are you saying you haven't watched one of my drone videos?
I have, but I was wondering, if you're looking at the sunset with your naked eye, you can pick up all the detail. But with that video, can you pick up all the detail, like all the light and all the different stuff?
You can pick up most of it. You've got to get filters for that, for the lens, though.
Oh, yeah.
The people I've seen is actually doing time-lapse. They're doing time-lapse with them, just sending them straight up, and it'll just stay there aim in a certain direction and have it doing a time-lapse.
And what was the longest fly time you had, Rob, with yours?
I think about 27 minutes is you're cooking your crash zone.
You can do a good time. You can do a good time lapse.
A time lapse is supposed to be 20 minutes, so anything around 20 minutes, you're going to get a pretty good time lapse.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Especially nighttime.
I do them here because I got a longer distance to the horizon, right? So it's a little easier here. But for you guys, yeah, actually, you guys wouldn't be able to see the horizon the way I see it, right? Because you all have the buildings in the way.
I've never flown nighttime because that takes it's like flying over water, and it takes that extra bit of bottle that you can't see where you are. You've got to really rely on your navigation skills to bring it back to you and to land it by your foot. So yeah, we only have about 60 days there. Yeah. So yeah, I don't mind flying. I could do with a different type of video.
Yeah, I fancy doing it. I'm gonna make a change from doing something in the shop as well, isn't it? Oh god, my fucking eye.
Hey, how's that been going, Jason? Got lots of work?
Yeah. This is the worst month. January is shit. Always is shit. But
yeah, it is for any business, though. Hey, nobody wants to spend money.
No, that's right.
Funny enough, Robert just took on another person because they're overbooked.
For January.
Yeah, weird, isn't it? Weird.
That is weird. Yeah. You think it'd pick up around late spring? People start putting hitches on, pulling campers, pulling trailers, pulling everything.
They're doing well. I gotta be honest. They've got the contract now for selling the top boxes. It goes on top of your car.
Cool.
Yeah, rooftop carriers, like for ski boxes, like cargo boxes,
and the bike carriers. So they want the upstairs done on that thing I built. So we did have a little negotiation the other day, but didn't go very well apparently.
No.
I've been a bit ratty lately. I don't know if you noticed that, but I got pressures. I see
you're wearing a toque today.
I hide my pressures. I don't iron my dirty underwear and out there and people to see. I got aches and pains and fucking people I want to kill, but you gotta hide all that.
I don't iron my underwear at all.
Oh god, no! I wouldn't iron my underwear.
No, God, no.
That was sad.
I never liked those boxers anyway. Everything hangs too loose in the boxers. You got to wear nice tight underwear.
They're not very good. They're not very good locks on them, is it?
Poor. We were looking for one of those, Rob. We were actually looking for one of those because we were heading off to Banff, out to the Rockies in the spring, heading out skiing for a week. And it's a lot easier to store the skis and the boots and everything up in a pod on the roof. But, to buy one, fuck me, they're expensive. And to rent one, you might as well just bought the damn thing if you're going to be gone a week. So I wish I knew something around here. What's that, Jace?
Why do you make one? Just make an alley travel box. Go on the top of the van. Truck.
That's not really a bad idea.
You could do it as an alley sheet and use checker plate to look nice.
A thing of checker plate, isn't it? A sheet of checker plate is about 80 quid. So, that's 8x4. So you make a good box out of 8x4, wouldn't you, with angles on?
Well, I just need it long to hold the skis and the boards. So it doesn't have to be wide. It just has to be long and strap it to the roof braces.
Make it.
That's a good idea.
More than people are making that.
I never even considered making it. That's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Because I had it.
Yeah. Good idea, Jace. Good idea. Then I can make it custom, actually, so it'd be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yep.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
You could make it up and then say plasma cut out, I don't know, baguette corner out the side, and then stick a coloured perspex on the inside of it. So your baguette corner. It's
You're getting crazy.
Yeah.
Well, some washers around the edges.
Oh, we've got lots of washers.
Make it all out of washers.
Yeah. That is a good idea, though. Seriously.
Guido's not laughing. No, Guido, I've already said I think that was brilliant. So don't think I'm taking a piss. We're having a laugh.
You said that, and then I heard a lot of crickets chirping just after.
What time is it, ladies?
It's 1:45.
It's about 1:45. Vince, if you want to, will we let Guido do it this week?
Guido, would you like to do it? Would you like to do the honor?
No.
Just try no? Well, if there's anybody of you in the comment section on YouTube that want to get in on the draw, the free draw, as a matter of fact, just all you have to do is say, I want it. Karen will take down your name. We'll assign a number to your name, and we will draw a name in the next 15 minutes. So, Karen, go ahead. If anybody wants it, make sure you say, I want it.
Christ, and he wasn't interrupted once.
That is odd how that works, isn't it? Huh.
Awesome.
So, Karen says, I want it. Vince wants it. No.
I do. Yes, I do.
Vince wants it.
I could really save on the post that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Sebastian, that's what it's all about. It's we're not getting paid for this. We're sat here just twiddling around. We can't get paid for this because there's too much swearing and obscenities. And nutters coming in and swearing at us. So it's nice to give back to them people sat there. Soap Dodger.
That's a new one. Soap Dodger.
Fucking name.
Soap Dodger. Soap Dodger, there is other rules. Vince didn't say that apparently you have got to be subscribed. All 1, 2, 3. There was 5 of us. Somebody's done an Indian.
Yes, you do have to be subscribed to us. We probably won't check, but it would be really nice if you did.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice word.
Yeah. Soap Dodger. Let's have a look at this Soap Dodger. How's the have you been talking to the snake lady lately, the carpet python?
Yes, I talk to her Gay quite often. She's actually online now on Facebook, but she does live now. She's quite incoming. She does the Hangouts live because she didn't know how to. So we did help her on her way as far as Hangout is concerned. So God love her, lovely lady. I'll try and get a guest on next week. What turns up, you just never know.
We should get that drinking guy on.
What about Ian? Maybe get him on next week.
Yeah, he might be a good guest.
Yeah.
Well, that one that does the talking stuff in the garage.
Hello.
Oh no, let's not get that guy on. Let's not get that guy on.
Hello, I'm Ian.
I did text Kevin actually, but he did answer funny enough. Said no, he's a bit sorry that he's got a very heavy work schedule.